Hey guys, JuV Day 10, and it's been a while since I've done a baking video, and it's Jamie's birthday, so I'm gonna try and make her a birthday cake. And when I said about this to her, she suggested that I do a corn the caterpillar cake for her. Now, she's lactose intolerant, so she can't have regular chocolate. I have found a recipe for a vegan corn the caterpillar. We're gonna change the aquafaba for some eggs because we're not having to be vegan itself, but it's a Biscoff version of corn the caterpillar. So we're gonna try it, and let's give it a shot. Okay, so I'm gonna start off by preheating our oven. Ours doesn't have a good way of telling the actual temperature. Because when we were cleaning this place, accidentally wiped all of the numbers off because we didn't realise it was not stuck on. So we had to sort of guess. We reckon that's about 180. Maybe it's not. Then I've got to line this thing, which I've never actually used myself. So let's give that a shot. Will that do? Maybe. Let's start with the mixing of ingredients. So Jamie assured me that we had plain flour. It turns out we've got plain wholemeal, which will do, I think. Okay. It's a really awkward measurement. Now I have to mix these ingredients. So much mixing. Probably should have sieved through the flour properly, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Next up, I apparently got to use the hob. Did not realise this. Oh. I think that's the last thing I need these spoons for. The next question really is, do I beat the eggs before I put them in there in place of the aquafaba? Which, my instinct is I do a light mix or light beat. Give that a try. Given Jamie's own advice regarding amount of eggs to aquafaba, genuinely don't know how well this is going to work. Medium heat until just melted. I really don't know how well this is going to work. Starting to get there. I think I'm going to give it a little bit more time than the recipe says, because this is egg and not aquafaba. That probably does make some amount of difference, but I don't know how much. Still not 100% happy with how well I've lined this baking tray. I'm worried that that's going to get into scrambled egg territory if I don't stop. The next stage that the recipe says is to pour this stuff, now that it's melted, into the bowl containing flour and baking powder and mix until it's a thick, smooth batter. I don't know how well this worked, but just... I think that by using the wholemeal that was the only thing we had in, this might well have sabotaged this, but I don't know for sure, so we'll just keep going, hoping that this didn't get scrambled egg before I took it off the heat. But I don't think it has. It does smell a little chocolatey. It is a vegan white chocolate that I was using, so I don't know. Jamie's awake now, and just in time for me to try and put the batter in here now that I've mixed it. Let's try and smooth this out like it wants in the recipe. I don't think this spoon is the best one to do it with. This is not smoothing very well. Shall we just try it without it being fully smoothed out? Certainly as good as it's gonna get. No. Alright. So this is going in for about 7 minutes. Whether that will work or not is unclear. Jerry noticed that I had the oven up too high. Not. That looks okay though. I mean, it doesn't look good, but it looks okay. I think I need to have another wire rack, to be honest. Gotta let this cool completely before I can do anything else with it. So
That's something. And while we wait for it to cool, we're gonna have a breakfast of these pain au chocolat that we did. And watch some Schitt's Creek. Okay, so let's try the next bit, which is to spoon some of this biscuit bread. God, I've got to get this foil off. Jamie recommended that I heat this up because it's not very spreadable. But to do that, I definitely have to get this foil all off. That should be enough. Yeah, I'm going to use a different implement. Here's the bit that I definitely don't feel very confident about. Rolling this sponge. This is gonna snap. Yeah, this... okay. This is not rolling. Oh, this is not working. All those friends of mine that have ever said, oh, you should go on Bake Off, when I've said anything about me baking. Yeah, totally. Yeah, this totally works. This is totally a great indication that I should do that. That did not. Okay. Terrible. That looks so shit. That looks so terrible. Oh dear. Oh, what was the next bit? Wrapped it, cylinder shape, wrapped it in greaseproof paper. Yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll count that. That is. Okay, it's apparently got to have half an hour in the fridge. Okay, apparently the next stage while that's in the fridge is to crush up a pair of Biscoff biscuits. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty crushed. This bit was meant to be done after the cake's been put back on a cooling rack, but yeah, we're melting up basically the rest of the chocolate, doing a bit extra, with a bunch of Biscoff spread. Now, it doesn't say how to do this in the recipe. I don't know why I'm putting this in a pan. I think it might actually be better to go in a bowl that then goes in the microwave. It also suggests using a piping bag, which I don't have access to. It is, in fact, staying over a low heat, so sure, we'll do this. That is all of the jar. Let's just give this a shot. It's got to be heated on a low heat, presumably just until it melts. Hoping I'm not starting this too early. Genuinely thought this was going to take longer. It's actually still got about 15 minutes until I'm meant to be piping this over the cake, so we're just leaving it with the heat off on the hot ring. Hopefully that'll mean it. I mean, I can always try and reheat it a little bit within 10 minutes when it's ready, or maybe I'll just go, because the cake didn't work very well. So let's just, let's just do it. It doesn't really look any better at this stage. So we're just gonna go for it. Don't have a piping bag.
We're just going for it. Shit, looks so terrible. Just painting it, it's not. This has not worked very well. Gotta sprinkle the biscuit. As if that's going to make it look any better. It's not going to look pretty, but I think it will taste good at least.
And now it's back in the fridge for a bit, so we'll see what it's like after it's had a bit of time to set. It just didn't roll, and thus it didn't look like a Swiss roll, effectively, because that's all the caterpillar cake is. It's a Swiss roll with a face and some decorations, and this one doesn't look like it. And also, I don't have a face to put on it, so. Okay, that's the finished cake. It looks like shit, but it will taste fine. So we'll have some in a bit. Here we go. Taste test. I think the wholemeal flour is the thing that messed it up. Oh well. Overall, the cake was a mess, but successful-ish. Let me know in the comments down below what you think I did wrong. I think I've worked it out, but you know, rather Jamie's worked it out, but you know, if you've got any ideas, I'll take them. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you remember to like and share it and subscribe to my channel. Click on the thumbnails over there to see other videos by me, click on the link in the description down below to join my Discord, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the next day of JuV. Bye!